Do you guys want to be the life of the party? Do you guys want to blow everyone away with your amazing skills and talents, if you have any? Well, guess what? I'm going to be teaching you how to do 3 easy to do, simple tricks, which you can do right now at the stage and blow everyone away. So for this trick, we're going to need 9 cards and 9 cards only. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the spectator can mix these up, it's up to them. And we're going to split this up into 3 piles of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we have 9 cards and we split that up into 3 piles of 3. So at this point, the spectator is going to pick up any one of these piles and remember the bottom card. So in this case, it is the 7 of diamonds. So at this point, I'll ask the spectator, what is the name of your card? They're going to say the 7 of diamonds. So let's spell it out. S-E-V-E-N, put the rest on top. O-F, put the rest on top. Diamonds. And S, diamonds. So what's the one thing that we all have in common right now? Magic. That's what we have in common. You're watching magic, I'm doing magic. So we have magic in common. M-A-G-I and C. What was the name of your card? 7 of diamonds. Here we are, the 7 of diamonds. So this trick is deceptively simple. It's absolutely no skill required. It's mostly just self-working. So you're going to need 9 cards. It doesn't really matter what they are. That's true. You're not going to set it up in any way. You pick up the 9 cards while performing. So you're going to have the spectator mix them up any way they want. It's up to them. You're going to split it up in 3 piles. Pretty much everything that I did in my performance you're going to do in this while doing it. So they pick up 1 card, 1 pile. They remember the bottom card. In this case it's the 8 of spades. Right? And now what's very important is you need this 8 of spades to be in the 3rd position from the top. Let me say that again. You need the 8 of spades or their selected card to be on the 3rd position from the top. So however you do this is up to you, but the easiest way to do it is pick up the pile that they chose, put it on top of another pile, and pick up this whole pile and put it on top of the other pile. So you will notice that the 8 of spades is now in the 3rd position from the top. Okay? So now you're going to spell their card. So this is self-working, doesn't matter which card you pick, it's going to work all the time. So the first thing you ask them is, what is your card? Or you can give them this pack, make sure you tell them exactly what to do. So spell your card, and after each word, you're going to put the rest of the cards on top. So the card was the 8 of spades, so you do exactly that. Or you tell them to do that. So they spell it E-I-G-H-T, or whatever the name of the card is, put the rest on top. O-F, put the rest on top. And spades, S-P-A-D-E-S, and put the rest on top. So at this point you notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th card from the top is going to be their selected card. So at this point you pretty much make up anything that you want. So in my case I said, what is the one thing that we have in common? Magic. So then I spelled out M-A-G-I-C, and the C, or the 5th card, is going to be that card. So it's self-working. You can make up anything. It can be someone's name, as long as it's 5 letters or 5 counts, and the 5th count, or the 5th letter, is going to be their selected card. So it's very simple, it's self-working, and yeah, that's the first trick. For this next trick, I'm going to need the help of 2 cards. One is the Ace of Hearts, which we'll call Arnie, and the other, which we'll call Adrian, the Ace of Spades. So we have Arnie and Adrian. In case you guys are wondering, this is a paper deck, it's not a plastic deck, it's a steampunk, so it's a paper, it's not plastic. So we're going to need a card to be selected. In this case, it's the 3 of Hearts. So the spectator can sign the deck, sign the card, but it's not really necessary. If they really want to, they can. So we have the 3 of Hearts, which we'll lose inside the deck, just like so. Alright, so at this point we take 2 aces. Once again, we have Arnie and Adrian. Shout outs to them. And we have the deck. Alright, so ready? Watch. 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Adrian and Arnie have found one card. Your 3 of hearts. So this trick is pretty simple. You're going to need 2 cards. In this case, I have the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Spades. Any card, you can use the 2 jokers, anything. So a card needs to be selected. In this case, it's the 8 of diamonds. So at this point, you're going to need to keep the card on top of the deck. So how you can do this is you can place it on top. You can shuffle the card. So you peel off the top card and you shuffle it to the bottom. So now it's on the bottom. And then you keep shuffling all the other cards until you get to that 8 on top. So you can keep doing this until you pretty much convince the audience, the spectators, that you have lost this card. But in fact, it's going to be on top of the deck. But you know where the card is. Okay? So if they really feel like they want to shuffle the deck, you can palm it off. So we're going to need the 2 aces. What you're going to do is what's called a sandwich load. It's pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to peel off the top card, which is their card, peel it off, and then put it back in. Alright. Now when you're doing that, you're going to make sure you stick your pinky in there. Alright. So this is what's called a pinky break. Right. And what this is going to do is this gives you a clear definition between the rest of the deck and that one card. So once again, just by tilting your hand like this, you're going to simply push it off, pull it back in. But it's a very small motion. Right. It's not going to be huge. So this is on the table. The card is flat. As you bring this around, I've already got the break. Okay, you're going to put one card there, and split it off. Now, you notice I've loaded this card in between. I got a pinky break, I put one there, and one there. I peeled off, I've still got the break, I peeled off the top card and picked up both of these cards and placed them like this. Okay, then you place the cards down and you re-grip this. You got to be careful. You got to seem natural that you're holding this normally and not like, trying to make sure that nothing slips. Alright, so you hold it naturally such that the cards look like they're just 2, but they're actually 3. Hold it naturally. You're going to riffle the cards down like that, and you're going to slip this in between. Alright, somewhere in between. You're not actually catching a card. It's almost impossible, but you're going to separate the cards as soon as they go in, and you're going to reveal to them that it's their card. So for this trick, I'm going to need a card to be selected. So let's say it's the 3 of hearts. Okay, so the 3 of hearts will then get lost somewhere inside the deck. You can give cards a couple of shuffles, a couple of cuts, just so we can really lose that card inside the pack. So in a second, I'm going to ask you to hold your palm out. Alright, just like this, hold your palm out, because I'm going to give you a card. Alright, in this case, it's the King of Diamonds. Alright, so I want you to hold the King of Diamonds in your palm, and I want you to place your other hand on top of it. Alright, the King of Diamonds. Alright, so now we're going to take what? The Jack of Spades. Alright, watch. Ready? The Jack of Spades. Wave the card over, and this is now the King. But what's this card? This card is your 3 of hearts. So this trick is pretty simple. You're going to need a card to be selected. In this case, it's the Jack. Alright, and you're going to keep that card on top. Alright, so you're going to shuffle the deck. You're going to make sure that that card remains on top. Okay, then you're going to do what's called a double lift. Alright, so you're going to get a break underneath 2 cards, flip them over as one, and show that this is the top card, the 4 of diamonds. Flip it over, and you're going to say that you're placing the 4 in the hand, but it's actually their selected card. So their card's in their hand, and you're going to do it again. You're going to do another double lift. In this case, you say that it's the 7 of clubs, but you got 2 cards. You're going to flip it over, take the top card, which is the other card that you said you placed down here, wave it over, do like a little magical thing, and show that this is in fact the 4, but this card is their card. So well, there you have it, guys. We have 3 simple, easy to do card tricks which you can do right now at this stage and blow anyone away. Make sure you practice these because some of them are a bit hard, they're a bit difficult, but remember, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. I haven't done a card trick video in a long time, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. I'll see you guys later.